The Army's first trans officer and her Johns Hopkins doctor wife are indicted on spy charges, tried to pass medical records of Fort Bragg senior officers to the Russians. Major Jamie Lee Henry, the Army's first trans officer, and Dr. Anna Gabrielian were indicted for trying to secret records to the Russian government. The files included medical records of senior military officers at North Carolina's Fort Bragg and their families. The couple had communicated and met with an undercover FBI agent who they believed was from the Russian embassy in order to deliver files that the Kremlin could exploit. According to the indictment, which was unsealed on Thursday, Gabrielian said she was motivated by her patriotism to Russia, with Henry using her clearance as a staff internist to help secure the files. My point of view is until the United States actually declares war against Russia, I'm able to help as much as I want. Lee allegedly told the undercover agent when they met to set up the deal in August. At that point, I'll have some ethical issues I'll have to work through. You'll work through those ethical issues, Gabrielian allegedly replied. According to the indictment, Gabrielian, an instructor of anesthesiology and critical care medicine at Hopkins, told the undercover agent that she was motivated by patriotism toward Russia to provide any assistance she could to Russia, even if it meant being fired or going to jail. She allegedly told the agent that Henry had not only access to medical information at the military base, but also insight on how America was training the military to provide assistance to Ukraine. By August 31st, Gabrielian met with the agent in a hotel in Gaithersburg, Maryland, offering medical records of a spouse from a service member in the Office of Naval Intelligence and a relative from an Air Force veteran. Gabrielian highlighted to an undercover agent a medical issue reflected in the records of the military member's spouse that Russia could exploit, the indictment reads. During that meeting, Henry also handed over medical information on 5 patients at Fort Bragg, including that of a retired Army officer, a Department of Defense employee, and spouses of active and deceased veterans. The pair were ultimately charged with conspiracy and wrongful disclosure of individually identifiable health information. This is a developing story. So, not just members of the military, but their family and deceased veterans, family members, all because they want to do everything they can to help Russia, and that includes anything to do with what they know about aiding Ukraine. It's already well known that liberal white women have the highest rates of mental health issue. So it's no surprise that anyone that feels that they've got to go through certain things in their life are also more likely to be people that are also mentally ill and have other issues with authority, patriotism, all those kind of things. Enough said.